starting with you. Who needs to lead the relationship in order for the relationship to work? The man or the woman? So in order for the relationship to work and thrive, who needs to lead the relationship?
I'm just going to use my relationship as an example. That man going to lead me and I'm going to follow.
Okay. So you think the man should lead and you should follow.
Yep.
And Baby Lex, what about you?
So, like, I feel like the ideal answer is, yeah, the man should lead and the woman should follow, right? Like, that's ideal. That's
do
what
you want a man to lead you or do you want to follow?
I do, but in, like, the sense of, like, today, it's almost like if you let a man lead you, he might lead you into being, like, played. You know? Like, he might lead you into thinking that you're his number one, you're his everything, but he has multiple other bitches. So you kind of got to lead a man into understanding you cannot play with me. I am not the one to be played with, and I am not anybody who you're gonna just like.
So you think that?
And then when you do that, then I'll
question
follow.
though. So to make concise, in order for the relationship to thrive, who do you think should lead?
I think the woman has to lead. I think she has to put her best foot forward, and she has to show the man, this is who I am, and follow. Come on.
Okay, so you think the woman should lead. And what about you?
You know?
I honestly think that the man should lead. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
he's the protector. Well, he's supposed to be the protector. He's supposed to be the provider. So it's like, you have to lead. If you don't lead, I don't have nothing to follow.
Yeah.
So I just feel like, regardless, a man should lead. And I would respect the dude that's leading instead of letting the girl lead. You know what I'm saying? I may put my input on certain situations, but if you leading me into the right direction, it's cool. You get what I'm saying? But most of the time, dudes don't be thinking with their head. They think with, you know what I'm saying, the other head. So whereas though they fall under temptation, so I ain't even gonna get into all of that.
But you think the man should lead?
I think that.
Okay, what about you, Val?
I think the man should lead. Like she said, I completely understand what she said about a man should lead. But if I need to put my input in anything, or we need to talk about something, or we need to sit down for a little bit, baby, and let's get it together and be on the same page. Yeah, but of course, I will follow you to the end.
Okay. Word. And question for you, Baby Lex. So you said you think the woman should lead. Would you respect your man if you was leading him?
All right, so when I say a woman should lead, I don't mean for the whole entire relationship. I think like when it's time to get serious and it's time to take each other serious, I think, yeah, the woman should lead and show what's up, what's good, how she wants the relationship to be and how serious she wants him to take her. You know what I mean? And then when they get into that serious, here we are, we're this, we're that, it's time for roles to reverse. Now you lead me. You understood that I was what you needed and you wanted because I did my big one. And now you lead me.
Okay, so another question. So you said, yeah, the woman should like take lead in the beginning and then she should lead the man into leading her. Pretty much you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What was I going to say? Because that's it just sounds funny. That's why.
Really?
Yeah, it does. And I'll explain why in a second. So the man lead in the beginning, and then she'll lead the woman into then leading her. You got anything for that, Mike?
I mean, I understood what she was trying to say.
Yeah, I understood.
I understand.
So,
she's saying that she wants to.
I feel like guys have so many
to make
options.
sure this is real.
Guys
This is
have-
real for you just as much as it's real for me, and I'm going to show you how real it is for me. And then when you understand that this is real for both of us, then baby, take the lead, and I'll let you know.
Oh, I see.
It's just
I got you.
guys
making
have so many
sure.
options. So I'm gonna make it very prominent that I'm the only option you want.
And before
You know,
I
I'm
let
gonna
you lead
lead-
me, I'm gonna make sure
Before
you
I
know you
follow
wanna
you
lead me.
into the fucking depths
gotta
of
be serious
hell.
about
You
it.
know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes.
Before I follow you into the depths of
She just
hell,
wanna make sure it's
I'm gonna
serious.
lead and I'm gonna make sure you're following behind me and you're the one for me. And then when I realize you're the one for me, Go ahead, baby.
So
Take the
this
lead.
is why I asked the question. I'll bring it to my co-host Mike over here.
Yeah.
Because it just it's not built in reality. And I'll explain to you why with some other questions. So, when you get with a leader, there's no leading that man. You don't lead, even in work. When you go to a job, it's not like you're interviewing, got the job, and you're like, yeah, so this is the rules and this is this. No, the policies of the company is already in place. So when you meet this man, one, I think you're confusing it. It's about you choosing the right man. Once you choose that right man, his policies is his organization. If he's a leader, he's a leader. If he's not a leader, he's a pussy type dude, and you're not really going to, acquiesce to him anyway and be in that relationship. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that I think you're using you leading first into really you just picking the right guy.
No, I just think everybody is submissive for the right one. Mm-hmm. That's like, I don't have anything
so
other
you think
to say
everyone
other
is submissive?
than I think everybody is submissive for the right one. So if you are a leader to every other bitch you might have fucked with, when you come fuck with me, you're going to be submissive to me. You know what I'm saying though?
Okay.
Like,
So,
I'm gonna figure it out. Like,
I know where you're coming
you
from.
get it?
So
Like,
what
I feel where
type?
you coming from.
I'm
really
trying to
feel
figure
where
her
she
out
come
right
from.
now and feel where
Like,
she's coming from.
It's
So I got questions for her real quick. We're gonna keep drilling this in. Baby Legs. So you just said that when you first meet a guy, he's submissive to you.
yeah.
Okay. So let me break it down to you real quick and correct me when I'm wrong, because I want you to understand. If you don't understand, be like, say I'm wrong, because then I'll know that you don't understand, and I have to, reiterate things in a different way to make you understand. Got you. So, women hold the key to sex, men hold the key to relationships. In a courting process, the man does have to put his best foot forward first in order to get you. You get what I'm saying? In order to get you interested. Once he has you interested, you guys are going out on dates and having a fun time. Once you have sex with that man, you no longer hold any power in a relationship. You just had sex. You gave up your only power in a relationship. So women like to trick themselves in believing they have power after sex. You don't. Because if you don't acquiesce to what that man wants, you don't get a relationship. So therefore, you can leave that dude or he'll leave you. But guess what? Time out. The process will start all over. You'll meet another nigga. You'll give up box and you won't acquiesce to what he wants, and the relationship will fail. You'll meet another nigga. You'll give up box. You won't acquiesce to what he wants. It'll keep going, and that's how girls rack up their body count. So what I'm saying is this. This is the facts. Women hold the key to relationships, women hold the key to sex. Men hold the key to relationships. So once you give up sex, you don't have any power. There's no submitting. I get what you're saying in the beginning process. Yeah, the man got to kind of, spit the game. Baby, what you want? Baby,
exactly.
I got you, baby.
Like,
in the beginning, but that's very short. Once you give up sex, it's over. You got no
but we're
more.
not talking about giving up sex. We're just talking about who's leading and who's not.
Yeah, well,
You
that's
just
the
talked
relationship.
about him being submissive.
Submissive, yeah, that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
but
He's
like-
not going to submit to you if he don't have nothing to work towards because you already fucked him.
Exactly.
You think though? I think
Absolutely,
think guys
100%.
follow along about what other guys want. So I think if a man sees that a bunch of other guys want this female, it's like, oh, what do I gotta do to get her so I could be on top? I could be the alpha. I'm the one who really got her.
No, that's
Niggas are
different.
you
So,
dealing
And
with?
no, but for real
actually,
though, like it's like, and then
See,
you're
and
gonna
that
be
all comes
submissive.
back
Like,
to the men you
now
choose.
you're submissive to me because now you want to be on
Let me-
top.
let
You
me
want to
tell
be
you
the one
something.
who I commit
Baby
myself to
Lex.
because everyone else is in line waiting.
Baby Lex, men get disgusted when we know that a chick got other options or she's doing a whole lot of things. Listen, Baby Lex,
That's
let
a
me tell you.
lie.
I want you to understand this. There's recreational use only. 95% of
Like a
women go into
joint.
recreational use only.
Recreational.
Men lie to women in order to get sex, and they'll keep lying to you to keep you in recreational use only. You get what I'm saying? So that's that. So when you saying that guys like girls that can get other guys, that isn't the case. We like the soft, feminine, in a corner, not doing too much, But the girls in the club, twerking, on a stripper pole, out doing a whole lot, we'll smash those girls. We'll smash them.
Temptation.
But we don't wife those females up.
Oof.
That's the thing. It's two different categories. So you got sexual attraction and you got commitment attraction. I think you're conflating the two because you said that with your, with your background and stuff like with what you do. You meet a lot of guys, simps. You meet a lot of guys that is like, oh, baby, I'll do anything for you. So for you, yeah, you be feeling like these niggas submitting to you. But they're simps. Those are guys that you're not even attracted to. I'm speaking about the guys that you actually are attracted to. Like, think about it, baby Lex.
No,
I know you got the Mac.
There are guys I'm attracted to.
I know. Look. Think about this, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Look. So in your life, I think all girls, right? Let's just speak about the situation of what you do for a living, right? So you meet two types of guys all the time. Well, really, you meet in one type of guy. Any guy that goes to a strip club and is always paying his money for dances and doing things, those are simps. They're giving up their resources for like a little bit of attention from girls, but they're not getting anything from it in return. They may get a lap dance, they may get something like that. But I know you don't even take those guys seriously. That's what you do for your business, right? So the guys that you do tend to take serious, right? Think about the guys that you do tend to find attractive, and you're like, you could be in Philly, you could be in New York, wherever you're at. They're the top dogs, and you're attracted to those individuals. They have many boundaries. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Do the guys that you tend to be very attracted to, do those guys tend to have more boundaries than the guys that you're not really? Okay, I'll say this. The guys that you're extremely attracted to, right? Do they tend to have more boundaries to them guys that you be like, well, they submissive to me?
In a sense, yeah, in a way.
Okay, so look, so now we got that, right? So because we got to separate it because everything isn't the same. So the guys that you feel that they're being submissive to you, like, yeah, when they meet, that nigga got to be submissive to me. Those dudes, you're not really attracted like that to those dudes anyway. They may be okay, but they like, they not like that top dog over here that you really want. Because them top dogs that you really want, they don't submit to no women. There's no submission at all. It's my way or the highway. You get what I'm saying? Like attractive men just have this confidence about them, and it's like it's either you're doing this. I think
that's almost like a stereotype, though. Like there's some like very beautiful men and some very like wealthy men out there who love to love. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think just someone being attractive and someone having a lot of money, like, falls into the stereotype of, I could play whoever I want and I don't need to submit to anybody. I don't think that that's true at all. I don't.
So, I'll just say this. Masculine men don't submit to any woman ever. Not, like, ever.
And, like, I'll go back to what I said a few minutes ago. You're submissive for the right person. Everybody.
A man?
Yes. Every single person on this earth is submissive.
Okay, let's say that. I got a question. Yeah,
because they got options. That's
you respect your girl. Do you not?
Well, hold on.
If your girl comes to you and tells you something like, "Baby, I want to do this," or disagrees with you in a certain type of way, or some kind of disagreement or something. You respect your girl.
We're confusing respect
not
with
submit,
submission.
but you will soften yourself a little bit for your girl. You will heal her out. You will take her side of things. You will sometimes put your difference aside and just to make her happy because that's your girl and you love her and you want to soften up. I feel like that's what she's saying. I don't think she's meaning it in like a submitting type of way. Like, I'm going to submit. Like, this man is just going to fall on his knees to me. I mean, I feel like she's saying it in a way as to he's going to love me the same way I love him.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, then we got to use a different word.
We got to use a different word. That's like the other word before when it came to intimidation. It was like, I think that's the wrong word. And I used another word, submit.
Oh, okay, so my vocabulary is fucked up.
So you saying that a man, so pretty much you saying that the guy is like doing the most for you in the beginning, that's kind of what you said. Because everything that you said, I don't do. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Not doing the most, but doing more than what doing more than what he would do and he was doing for the other females that he has in his life currently.
Okay,
you understand?
So he's doing
it's not
more for you other
necessarily
than the
doing
other
the
girls.
most. Like, you don't gotta be doing the most, like paying everything and taking me here and doing this and doing yada yada yada. But you're doing more than what you have done.
So he has you like as the main girl.
Yeah, like if you prove to me that I'm in the number one spot right now, and this is what you got going on, and I see it, I understand it, I feel it, then okay, cool. Let's see what we got going on.
Okay, that makes sense from what you just said, but yeah, I just wouldn't use the word submit.
But in a way that is submissive for a man, because men like to lead. So if you're not leading anymore and you're just kind of like following, you're doing for me what I ask, then you are kind of being a little submissive as a man.
I wouldn't use that word. That's just a man being a man if he's doing stuff to take care of you and making sure you're emotionally stable, good, and make sure you're physically good and, financially good. That's just a man just being a man. He's just doing his part as a partner.
As a real man.
Yeah, as a real man. I wouldn't find that being
not being submissive.
Submitting. That's just him, doing his part. But anybody got anything on that? I think it was some confusion with the word.